What's going on, everybody? It's Josh here with Zero Gravity. I just wanted to take a quick dive into some of the stuff going on currently with Palantir. There's been a lot of institutional buying, there's been some cryptic messages, and there's also definitely been some short attacks. I wanted to spend a few minutes kind of going over that with you. And if you don't mind, if you can smash that like button, and if you're not already subscribed, please do so too. Now let's get started. Right now, as of today, I'm recording this and Palantir is kind of bouncing back up here, trying to recover from some of the losses that's been pushed down today. Now, people continue to ask me over and over again, you know, why does this keep going down? More good news, it keeps getting pushed down. More good news, why does it keep going down? And there's a lot of things I think that are involved here. I don't think it's a simple market sentiment or anything like that necessarily. I think there's quite a few different factors going in. One, I think this was definitely considered a meme stock. I think there was a lot of hype around it, stuff like that, and some of that hype has dissipated, and a lot of those people have left and went on to buy, you know, Doge or some other crypto or another stock or whatever the case is. So I think we've lost some of those people. The other big thing here, short interest as of right now, as of today, has definitely been picking up. We're at 16% for the day, which is absolutely insane. It hasn't been this high in a while, actually. So there's definitely some people trying to push this market down. So as Palantir investors and shareholders are more and more confident with this, they continue to try to beat us down. So if you look at the 14th, which was the double click event day, there was a lot of high market sentiment on that. All of a sudden, they jumped up 10 million, you know, shares almost in short interest alone. That is a huge push to try to push the market down. So there's definitely some stuff involved there trying to keep it down. And that was just one big day there. That was a big event that they definitely tried to keep it below. And I think it was because of expiring options and stuff like that, try to keep it from a gamma squeeze. Now, if you look at the failed to delivers, there's actually a ton. I was actually pretty impressed comparing it even to like the AMC crowd and stuff like that. This is pretty impressive numbers for failed to delivers. So there's a lot of stocks needing to be accounted for still. And so as long as they're allowed to keep pushing it down, we're going to keep taking a beating. Now, one of the reasons I think they keep doing this, and one of the reasons they will continue to keep doing this, I think there's a lot of people that are setting stop losses a little too close, say 50 cents or something like that. So imagine they had a bomber fly over here, it dropped a couple, you know, nukes down, boom, boom, you know, 10 million shares short, pushing the stock down, and then it starts triggering everybody's stop losses. It hits these points, triggering stop losses, causing everybody to exit their positions, and then the hedge funds or whoever is doing the large shorts here steps back in and starts buying it back up, ideally, as long as their plans continue to work. And I personally, on my shares, I don't have any stop losses on there whatsoever. If it happens, it happens. I guess that's just mine, but I'm already in it to win it, so there's no looking back at this point. But what I would say would definitely be a better strategy from our perspective, if you're wanting to be aggressive and move this forward, I would set purchase orders. Even if, you know, millions of us sat around and put, you know, even 2, 3, 5 share purchase orders at about, you know, a 15 to 20 cent drop or 50 cent drop. Whenever they come in with these short attacks, all of our purchase orders will pretty much stop them and put them in a tough position, almost trapping them. And I think that would definitely be a smart and strong play. Now, there's been a lot of great news coming out lately, and before we get started on that, I found this cool video of this homeless guy, and I wanted to hear his thoughts on how Palantir is doing currently. So bear with me here 1 second.
That combined with the fact that our work in especially commercial and government in the US of A is just dramatically increasing, should keep us at Palantir very close to what we like to do most, which is work on our company and work on helping institutions that help the countries we work in. Thank you.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was Alex Karp, the CEO of Palantir. Throughout that video, he did do a couple other things. You know, he announced that Foundry will be released for free to all government and commercial agencies that need it in the attempt to emancipate their data and give it back to them. Now, what that means is he's going to make the data available to them, but if they would like it processed and analyzed and shown how they can best use it, then of course they would probably need to upgrade to some higher level Palantir items. And also, I don't know if that's going to be a free forever or not kind of deal, but I think it's a great opportunity to open a lot of doors for Palantir, and it's definitely on the plus side. Now, some of the other stuff I wanted to go over with you real quick was the institutional ownership. Currently, we're sitting at about 18.9%, almost 20% in institutions, but just based on the filings today alone, we had 137,000 shares picked up by Eaton Vance, 15,000 by Alta Wealth, 265,000 by Foster Group. So there's definitely a lot of big purchases coming in right now from institutional investors. I was almost going to make a video yesterday just based on the amounts that came in through yesterday. Look at these: 45,000, 37,000, 51,000, 23,000. And these are just based on when they're filing their 13Fs. So we're going to continue to see more and more of these guys coming through. On the 15th, there was 400,000 by Verde, 99,000 by Brookside. There's a lot of huge purchases coming in. Centric Wealth picked up 225. They bought some puts, but that was in the intent, I'm sure, to hedge their bet here. And as you see, there's not a lot of there's 2 sales throughout all of this, but there's not a lot of short positions being shown up yet for the amount of shorts that are out there, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet or not, but on TD Ameritrade, they did announce that Palantir will release earnings on May 4th. It's showing on here as unconfirmed, but if you look on your Palantir, it will show as the earnings are on May 4th, which I think is a phenomenal date. May the 4th be with you. I know Carp likes to make some weird references and stuff like that. I don't know if this is one of them, but I got pretty excited about it. It's a very unique date, and I don't know if that means some underlying stuff like Palantir is about to go absolutely crazy, or these earnings are going to absolutely blow it out of the water. I don't know what it means, but I feel like if it is on May 4th, there might be some cryptic messages behind it. I don't know if I covered everything I wanted to cover or not. I appreciate everybody who's hung out this long with me. If you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up button. I appreciate it very much. It helps with the YouTube algorithms. I'm not monetized or anything like that. I just appreciate the support. I put a brand new Facebook link in the description below. It's a brand new group I just started. If you're interested in learning anything about finance, investing, getting tips and ideas without all the crazy spam and nonsense that goes on in every other group out there, please check it out. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Other than that, I appreciate it, each and every one of you. I'll see you next time.